This is a spider fishing lure, one of the most insane looking lures I have ever seen. And today, we're gonna put it to the test by taking it fishing to see what it can catch. Alrighty you guys, so here is the spider lure that we're gonna be fishing with in today's video. It is called the Lunkerhunt Phantom Spider. Here's the package that it came in right here. But this thing looks absolutely crazy. I'm really excited to see what it's gonna catch today. And before we jump into today's video, I'm going to be starting something new on the channel where every video I'm going to read one Bible verse. So today's verse comes from Matthew chapter 6 verses 33 through 34. It says, "But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be provided for you. Therefore don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." What this verse is teaching us is that by prioritizing God's kingdom and righteousness, we can trust that all of our needs will be met and there is no need to worry about the future. Okay, so as you guys can see, today is a pretty overcast and rainy day out, which I think is perfect conditions to be fishing a topwater lure like this one right here. And we're also going to be fishing on a lake with a bunch of lily pads, which is also perfect because the spider lure right here is weedless, as you can see. So without further ado, let's get right to fishing and see what we can catch. So I'm going to start off fishing right up over here by these weeds, and we're going to see if there's a hungry fish that is willing to eat the topwater spider. Yup, there you go, you guys. First cast. Oh my goodness. You guys, first cast with the topwater spider. No way. That is unreal. What just happened? That was literally my first cast out there. I thought we were going to have trouble catching a fish on this thing today, but literally seconds into fishing, we've already got ourselves a nice little largemouth bass. That is so cool. This guy absolutely hammered this thing. What in the world? That was really cool. I was just reeling in this lure right here, and all of a sudden it just goes underwater, and I know that something has it, and this little guy right here took it. Look at that bass. Beautiful colors on this guy, super dark. Let's get it right back down there and see what else we can catch now. Great way to start the day. Well, that was so cool. Very first cast of the day with this lure, and we've already got a fish. I'm really excited to see what else we can catch out here now, so let's get right back at it. Okay, so after we caught that one bass, I've not had any more luck at this spot, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to work my way a little bit further down the bank, and we're going to see if we can find any more fish there. Okay, so I just moved a little bit further down the bank, and it is looking really good at this spot, so I'm excited to see if we're going to catch any fish here. There we go. Nice fish, nice fish. Oh my goodness. Look at that one. Look at that bass. That is our second one of the day. Absolutely inhaled that spider lure, as you can see. That is sweet. That is sweet. That is our second bass of the day on that spider lure. I would say this guy's around 2 pounds. Solid fish. Let's get him right back down there and see if we can catch another. That was actually a really cool eat with that last fish. I was just reeling in the spider lure, and I thought I'd pause it for a second, and right as I did, that bass came up and absolutely destroyed it. Man, I just missed something really big. I just casted the spider lure right up along the bank, and something big exploded on it, but I got too excited and I set the hook immediately instead of waiting, and I missed the bite. Let's get it right back out there and see if we can get a second chance now. Okay, so I've been fishing with the spider lure for about an hour so far, so I think I'm going to give you guys a little rundown of this lure and what I think of it so far. So the one main thing that I like about this lure is the action on it. It's got these really limber legs, which gives it some lifelike action in the water, and clearly it works because we've already caught 2 fish on it. But the only bad thing about this lure is that the back of it sometimes right here fills up with water, which ruins the action on some of the casts. But it's really no big deal because if you squeeze it like this, the water comes right out. Man, I just missed another really good fish. I saw him following it up and then he took it. That was about a 2.5 pound bass. I gotta learn to actually wait before I set the hook, because a lot of the time they'll eat it but they won't have the whole thing in their mouth, so you get excited and set the hook. There we go, that's a fish. Oh, and he got off. I think that was just a little guy, but that's alright. There we go. Oh my goodness. That was a monster. That was about a 5 or 6 pound bass. Oh my goodness. I saw that guy wake on it, so I just kept reeling it and he took it eventually. Man, that's too bad. Let's get it right back out there. I think that's like 4 fish in a row that we've lost now. I don't know what's going on with my hook sets today. That's a fish. There we go, finally got another one. Finally decided to wait on the hook set a little bit instead of just doing it immediately. And look at that. I believe that is our 3rd largemouth of the day. Super cool looking fish right there. Love the colors on the fish at this lake. Probably our smallest bass of the day, but still a really cool looking fish. Super healthy guy right there. Let's get him right back down there. See you, buddy. Well, anyways, that just about wraps it up for today's video. I know that I had a ton of fun filming this video and coming out to this lake and catching fish on the spider lure. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next video.